and that is Warren. This pertains off the discussion we had earlier today. So if I follow the history of these parks and the budgets that we were putting forward, we started originally when we had no idea of sort of what it was going to be, other than it was a concept. For Morton, we were at $1 million. Then when we did our budget allocation of the bond money, we said $2 million, and now we're coming in at $3,551,270 from a construction estimate, which is 177.5% greater than where we last were. Similarly, State Bridge Park started at $250,000, ended up at $1 million in our allocation of the bond money, and now is coming in at $2,780,010, which is 278% higher than we had in the budget allocation for the bonds. Bell and Bowles started at $750,000, went to $900,000, and is coming in at $1,837,670, or 204%. And I'm just want to understand, because what I'm hearing is, while there have been changes, and I get that, I'm not hearing changes that help me appreciate why all of these have basically doubled or tripled in price. And so I'm struggling for two reasons. One, I'm struggling because I don't understand why they've been that much, and I'm not sure that I would have wanted to move forward with them even to this point if this is where we're going to end up. Secondly, at a personal level, I don't want to prioritize the pocket parks, which are important parks. I think they're important to our park system, but they're not so important that they should take precedent over our regional parks, because that's where we are underparked. And my concern is, if I were to allocate all of the money that's included in these, that would, if I then make all those deltas, those changes, that doesn't leave enough money to do even a decent job, it seems like, at Cauley Creek, the linear park, and the refresh of the existing parks, and that concerns me. So I'd like to gain a better appreciation, one, for how we ended up with nearly 200% increases, combined with how we manage this going forward.
Johns Creek needs fiscal and financial discipline at a level that clearly doesn't exist today. Expressing shock and dismay doesn't solve this problem if we're not changing anything in our approach or management. Who's being held accountable? Who's having their feet held to the fire? Who will stand up to make sure that our tax dollars are being carefully managed with the same care and discipline that people would show for their own money? We invite you to join us at Preserve Johns Creek at preservejohnscreek.com/subscribe, or at Facebook at Preserve Johns Creek.